75 laps. The Linder Machinery Limited Late Models are green here at Anderson. Beating and banging already up front. This field jockeying for positions here on the opening lap. Whole field cleanly through lap number 1. 74 to go for this field. Right now, your race leader, Matt Light, been able to clear, but that is about the only position that has been decided here early. Battle inside of the top 3. Justin Sutherland, slight contact with Tanner Carter. Carter in the 00. Here comes Ryan Howard in the Marty Ward throwback, number 97. Good side-by-side battle. Further back, the 81J of Jacob Snyder underneath the 01 of Powell. Just picked him up. Looks like a piece of sheet metal or something coming off of one of these cars. There it is. The Lawless Machine. The sheet metal off the side. Maybe a tire rub or something, what it calls it. I'm not sure. But the sheet metal hanging off of that 50 car, the Roots Tire and Auto Services, number 50 of TJ Lawless. Green flag back in the air. The Linder Machinery Limited Late Models back green. Up front, Justin Sutherland trying to make the outside work. Matt Light, for the first time today, is going to have to try to defend that top spot. He's got a couple of hungry hounds on him. To the bumper. Justin Sorrow not going to waste any time, but Justin Sutherland to the outside of the neon number 2S machine. Sutherland trying to fight for the race lead off turn 4. He'll lead that lap. Sutherland, we saw him turning quick laps right before the caution. Now trying to pounce on the top spot. Matt Light in the 55 down low. Justin Sutherland in the orange number 2S to the outside. They still battle into turn 1. Justin Sorrow tucked into the 3rd position. Tanner Carter, Ryan Howard, the top 5. Sutherland to the lead in turn 3. Let them hear it, race fans. Justin Sutherland, new leader this time by. Side by side in the turn 3. Oh, turn 4, Tanner Carter with a problem. Caution flag is going to fly, the 00. And John Gallman may be involved as well, as water steaming out of that 88. Overheating problems for the 88. Watch him come down pit lane, folks. You see it spitting water right there on the passenger side. John Gallman, major overheating problem. We were looking at the battle ahead, and all of a sudden Carter is off the pace with an issue, and then we see Gallman. So looks like separate incidences between the two. Perhaps both of them just happened at a time where they were overheating. Field 2x2 through 3 and 4. Looking for the Dortech restart zone. Green flag about to fly. And we are back green this time at Anderson. They're going to dive into turn 1. Matt Light timed that restart pretty fast. Sutherland, who had gotten to the race lead, now big challenge on the outside, the 55. How about Light back to the lead that time? 2x2 for the first couple of rows. Ryan Howard up into the top 4. Howard to the outside of Justin Sorrow. Howard in that all-white number 97. Archie Adams worked his way to the top 5. These leaders still side by side for the race lead. Not going to give an inch. Drag racing down the backstretch. Turn 3, Sutherland able to get a nose advantage, but here comes Light on the outside. Those two not going to give an inch. Sutherland able to get the lead back that time across the racing stripe. The Timco 2 trying to hang on here. Wheeling and dealing inside that race car. What a race we've got here, race fans. Light, your leader that time. Further back. Oh, turn 1. Gallman trying to save it. Contact from Snyder. Chandler Gallman able to hang on back up front of the race lead. Matt Light still holds a quarter fender lead. By a nose, Light still your race leader. There is action all over this racetrack. You got to pick which battle you want to stick with. Sutherland goes up the hill just a bit. Slight contact, no harm, no foul. Matt Light, still your race leader. Sutherland, last green flag run, and been able to find the top spot. Now on the restart, Light timed it perfectly. And that 55 has been pestering the two ever since and has led a couple of laps here. Sutherland slips up off of 4. Light to the lead clearly that time. Matt Light, can he clear for the race lead? No. Sutherland back to the quarter panel. 35 to go. You got to be curious, though. Are these drivers using up too much of their equipment, battling this early in the feature? They are past the halfway mark. But still 30-plus laps to go. Is Light now able to get a car length between the top two? Oh, turn 4. Eugene Norton around the 7. Going to go as well. Richie Crowley. Had some damage. You've seen Eugene Norton. Here's the replay. Looking this time through 3 and 4. Watching the 27. So far, no problems. The 27 just goes around on his own. And the 0-1 caught a piece of that as well. Then Richie Crowley got on the brakes hard. Nothing he could do. Slams into the outside wall. And the caution flag's going to come back out. Looking for the green flag here. Back in the air. $2,000 up for grabs. Who is going to be the lucky driver that picks it up and call to the Lord victory lane? Light in the 55, able to clear much easier that time. Oh, turn 4, couple of cars together. Lawless off the pace for a minute. Archie Adams got a piece of it. Adams able to roll on. Turn 1, Lawless having more problems. Snyder going to give him the boot. And Lawless has bigger issues now as that car very slow on the backstretch. Hopefully can get it down to the pit lane. TJ Lawless in the Roots Tire and Auto Service, number 50. You see the damage that occurred earlier in the race. Looks like he's going to come to a stop. Looking at the replay here, some ruffled feathers over turn 4. Lawless made contact with Archie Adams. Then we went 3 wide. And then Snyder not going to let the 50 close the door. 50 goes back up the hill. I don't know what Lawless thought. Maybe he had an issue there, but now clearly not under power. Now he is. Mike Willard able to get him pushed off. Justin Sorrow, Ryan Howard, row 2, green flag. Ryan Howard putting the bumper to the 2 machine, trying to get there. Howard now going to move down to the low side. Matt Light able to stroll away there on the start. Put a car length between him and Sutherland. Here comes Sorrow. Justin Sorrow, the Farm Bureau number 9, the white and blue machine. Poking the nose for the runner-up spot. Sorrow knows it may be time to go. 27 laps remain this time. Light, Sutherland, Sorrow, Howard, Adams, your top 5. Archie Adams picked up a couple of spots tonight. He's been right in the thick of things. Ryan Howard right now has the best view of that runner-up battle. Justin Sorrow in the 9. Already a winner one time this year. Further back, Geary Greenwood underneath Jacob Snyder. Ralph Carnes ahead of both of them. Justin Sorrow, close as he's been all night. The white and blue number 9. Drag race down the back for the second position. Light's got to like what he's seeing in the mirror. Let those 2 cars battle. Let him try to stroll away. Sorrow has the nose down the back. Justin Sutherland not going to give up. He knows that top lane is where the momentum is at. Trying to hold that position. Sorrow so close to being able to try to get that full car ahead, but can't quite do it. Ryan Howard trying to figure out what he can do to get around. Howard going to probably try to roll train there on the bottom. If he can get his bumper to the 9, he can roll right under that 2 machine. Not been able to do so yet. And there goes Sorrow. Justin Sorrow to the second spot. Battle for the lead. Here comes Sorrow. Justin Sorrow underneath Matt Light. Sorrow has been conserving, but he knows it is time to go. Through 3 and 4, it'll be 16 laps to go here for the Linder Machinery Heavy Duty Equipment Limited Late Models. For all your heavy duty equipment needs, make sure you contact the Linder Machinery. Right now, we've got a heavy duty battle for the race lead. $2,000 to the winner. Sorrow has waited to the right time to try to pounce on race leader Matt Light. Light in the 55, Sorrow in the 9. Sorrow, they're going to be in a dead heat off of turn 2. Into turn number 3, Sorrow going to draw that front fender ahead. Here comes Light up on the outside. Sorrow cuts down, diamonds the corner. Light still your leader that time. These two have pulled away from the rest of the field as now Howard gets past Sutherland for the 3rd position. Matt Light continues to click him off and lead him. 13 to go. Justin Sorrow right there in his back pocket. Sutherland now on your bottom screen under attack from Archie Adams. Adams in the 17 going to make it around Justin Sutherland. Sutherland drops back to the 5th position. Up front, Matt Light has been able to maintain. He has spinned it off the 9 car thus far. Could have closed the door, but didn't know. The 55 bobbles that time. Here comes the 9. Sorrow going to put the power down on the low side of turn 3. These drivers grounding and pounding. They're going to cross the stripe. Light still your race leader. Sorrow right there. They're about to lean on one another. The Farmer Bureau's Insurance, number 9, Farmer Bureau. 10 to go. You see the flag man waving it to him. 10 to go. Off of turn 2. You couldn't put a sheet of paper in between them. Matt Light in the blue and black 55. Oh, turn 2. Ralph Karn's going to go around. Karn's trying to make a move under what I believe is Gary Greenwood. Oh, contact between Lawless and Karns. No wonder Karns was frustrated with the 50. The 50 was underneath him, made heavy contact with the curbing, went up the hill, and that is what spun around the Timco 2 machine. That makes sense why Karns a bit frustrated with the 50 car of TJ Lawless. 10 laps to go, 2,000 on the line through the DoorTech restart zone. We're back green. They're going to stay side by side. Sorrow right there to the outside. Ryan Howard has to know this is his opportunity to try to jump up there. Howard thought about it. A little bit of contact off of 4. Light up the hill just slightly. Sorrow hanging tough on the outside. These drivers, they don't have time to lose any positions. No time. They can't give an inch. Howard cut Sorrow a break there in turn 3. Could have made it very difficult for the 9. Matt Light right now, still your race leader as the field roars by into turn 1. Sorrow now, he goes down to the low side. They flip lane. Sorrow able to poke the nose. Here comes the number 9 machine. Engine number 9 looking mighty fine, trying to get the race lead. He'll lead it that time at the stripe. 7 to go for these limited late model drivers. Can Sorrow get through? Here comes Ryan Howard. Howard in that throwback to Marty Ward. Has to try to find his inner Marty Ward here if he wants to go to victory lane here tonight. Sorrow clears for the lead. Howard now trying to get to that runner-up spot. Howard up the hill just a bit. The 55 able to hold on. It'll be 5 to go this time by 5 to go. Oh, caution, turn 4, calamity. Archie Adams involved. Believe it may also be, looks like TJ Lawless potentially in the 50. TJ Lawless underneath Chandler Gallman. Into turn 3. Adams and Gallman get together. Adams full spins. Lawless nowhere to go. Gets pinched in between the 81. Oh, and then Adams back down the hill. Makes the contact with Lawless. That's causing the heavy front end damage on the 50. Race car going to peel off through the DoorTech Quality Garage Doors restart zone. We're green. Matt Light timing it on the restart once again. Light to the outside. Sutherland trying to fight back. Here comes Sorrow. Howard still low. Justin Sutherland all of a sudden found some more magic in that 2 car. 4 to go that time. Matt Light, your race leader, able to pounce on the 9 of Sorrow on that restart. Justin Sorrow back down to the low side. Howard right behind him, top 4. You could put a blanket over him. Sorrow going to draw strong on the low side into turn 3. Sorrow trying to fight back. It's going to be 2 to go that time by. We don't know who's going to win it, race fans. Sorrow going to clear for the race lead. Matt Light going to have to dig down deep, but here comes Ryan Howard. Howard to the 97. It'll be now showing 2 to go there. Through 3 and 4. Going to show the white flag this time. Justin Sorrow in the number 9. Finessed his way up to the front. Now down the back stretch into turns number 3 and 4. Engine number 9 is running mighty fine. Justin Sorrow, limited late model winner here at Anderson Motor Speedway.
Man, I'll tell you what, Justin, that was a battle. Go ahead, get you some rest. That was a battle and a half right there. But that was an incredible race. Didn't give up. Dropped all the way back to 4th. Come back up 3rd. Worked your way back up. What a battle tonight. I know you're exhausted, but how else do you feel tonight?
I mean, you pretty much explained it. I feel like those 3 guys drove me really clean. I tried to give them 100% back. Like I say, I mean, without clean drivers like that, we couldn't put on clean races and good shows for these fans. But you know, this race car was good. The motor's good, but it all goes to our Lord and Savior. He did this tonight, and we just need to give it all to Him. We'll see you at Sunday school in the morning, and we'll talk about it and celebrate it then.
Would you like to thank anybody tonight?
Yeah, all these sponsors. Somehow we get more sponsors than we have room on the car. So my family, my brother, everybody for the help and support. And I really wasn't even into racing this weekend, but to tell you the truth, my wife and my preacher talked me into it. So,
ladies and gentlemen, let him hear it, Mr. Justin Sorrow!
Brad.